Bangladesh, you have the floor.
Thank you, Madam Chair, for working relentlessly under this COVID special situation. And I would also like to associate with the statement made by Bhutan on behalf of LDCs and other distinguished colleagues from different groups. Madam Chair, you have been in the process for quite substantial time. I have been in this process since INC days. This year, right here in Glasgow, it is my 30 years of climate negotiation. But we have never seen this sort of pandemics previously, and also challenges faced by different delegations, groups, subgroups of parties. So under this special situation, I personally feel that the host government of United Kingdom had provided a lot of support despite huge challenges. But SBI work could have been, we would have been more happier if it would have been done much more, say, participatory way. Despite the, say, work done by chairs, facilitators, co-facilitators, and other chairs and delegations. But as you have noticed, many agenda items couldn't conclude at its draft form or draft decision form. And there are many lapses we have noticed in the first week. So in our next week work, we must take note of it and try to overcome the mistakes we made in the first week. It is unfortunate that the work, especially National Adaptation Plan negotiation, couldn't progress that much as we have been expecting, because adaptation is very dear to not only Bangladesh, the least developed countries, and other most vulnerable countries. But here, progress has not been significant. And also, adaptation committee work, we need to do a lot of work here. Adaptation fund, here it is very unfortunate to note that no agreement could be reached here. Agreement couldn't be reached here regarding adaptation report. And there are a lot of other issues, as our distinguished colleagues from different parties have already flagged in. But we have to acknowledge that if we want to keep 1.5 degree temperature goal of Paris Agreement alive, we need to work more relentlessly. We have to raise ambition. We have to quadruple our efforts, especially raising ambition in line with Paris Agreement, and also finance. The long-term finance is a huge challenge. So how best we can raise the long-term finance goal, adaptation goal, and also ambition in terms of cutting back emissions quickly, fastly. We would also be happy if we could make more progress in loss and damage, operationalization of Santiago network effectively. But Here also, we have to go many more miles. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much. I will thank a group of parties and parties for their intervention and would like to open the floor for civil society to make their statements, which should be limited to 2 minutes. I would like to give the floor to a representative speaking on behalf of the business and industry, non-governmental organizations. You have the floor. Bingo, you have the floor.
Can you see me? Can you hear me? Thank you. Thank you, Madam Chair, and to the delegation for your continuous and explicit support for opening the